Attack the enemy! Victory is ours!
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more War Thunder Japanese tanks, again in the M4A3 76. Although, as you saw yesterday, I now have moved one tank beyond it in battle rating, to the M41A1. This, however, is the first good battle that I had in the M4A3 76. It's not a great battle, and I've had some decent battles, but this was the first good one. I've had a few where I got one or two good kills. This was the first one where most of the fighting was done in the M4A3 76, and it went well. So I spawned in a little late in this one, because I had been doing something on YouTube. I forget if I was uploading a video or if I was just watching a video, but I didn't hear the little sound that notifies you that you have a game right away. So I noticed the flashing War Thunder tabbed out icon at the bottom and joined in the game, but everybody else had already gone in, so I'm a little bit behind everybody here at the start. That's why. This battle was from yesterday, the 20th of August 2017, and I was just grinding away for the M41A1, which I finished this morning, as you saw yesterday again. So I'm moving up towards the conquest point here, and rather than going directly at it, I'm trying to come in through these buildings here and hopefully catch somebody from the side coming in from their spawn towards the A point, and then maybe be able to drive directly up to the A. I can see somebody right there through the wreckage already. You can just barely see him under that overhanging roof there. So I'm moving up to where I can hopefully get a shot into him. And there he is, right along the side of the thing. And of course I run into some tracks there, but was able to get a good shot into the M4A1 and knock him out for the first kill for me of the battle. Now I'm going to move over here and deal with this guy that I can hear and see shooting over here, and wait for hopefully that my team, who are all over near A, will actually move into the A point and cap it. So you can see what is quite obviously the barrel of a Sherman Firefly here up in that little alley. I was hoping that he would back down to where I could see him there and shoot him through that hole there in the wreckage, but he obviously had seen me at the same time, and that's why he backed off and got away. So you'll be able to tell here in a second, he definitely knows I'm here. Not much doubt. He's pointing his gun directly at me, I'm pointing my gun directly at him, we've got a wall in between us, and neither one of us is going to flinch here. So, just waiting, hoping that somehow I'll be able to see him and get a shot into him. Which doesn't happen right away. Almost close. You can just barely see him, but not good enough to get a shot at him. There's too much terrain in between here. Just that little hill and everything. I probably could have a shot at him otherwise. He did back off, and I was able to get a hit on him. However, that hit did almost nothing. And then somehow, he had the wrong angle to shoot at me, and his hit bounced off of me as well. I got a follow-up shot on him, took out his commander and his gunner, which was very good, and I'm trying to drive up here and get into an opening spot where I can shoot him again. By the time my gun can stabilize up on him, he's able to shoot me and knock out my breach and my turret rotation, and all I can do is fire artillery at him, hope the team does something, the team who still have not gone onto the A point, and they did actually kill him. So the team did save me there. However, they are surrounding the A point and none of them are moving in on it. Now you're going to have to understand, previous to this, for about 3 or 4 battles, we kept having the lead and we kept having conquest battles. We would take the conquest point, and then the team would either completely abandon it and run off to somewhere else on the map altogether, and we would lose the cap and lose the battle, or they would cap it and then press on and try to go rape the enemy spawn, and the enemy would come in behind them, circle around, come in behind, retake the point, and then our team would just sit in their spawn and never return to the cap, and we would lose by tickets again. And they would all get killed out because the enemy team knows they're in their spawn shooting at them, and they just spawn in with something that don't move, and then shoot our guys in the spawn while they still have spawn protection. But nevertheless, they just keep on doing it, and keep on doing it, and keep on doing it over and over and over again, and then complain about why the Axis teams have such a poor win ratio. So that's why I was a little bit tired of the teams not going for the cap. Now the KV-1B 756 did move into the cap here and start taking it. thankfully. But if you look at how many guys we have well within range of getting to the capture point that are just sitting there camping, totally happy and content to just let our tickets bleed away, it mystifies me. They're okay with losing the battle as long as they don't take a death. Me, I'm okay with taking a death if we win. I'd rather win the battle. You get more score from winning than you do from just not dying. Obviously, if you get 12 kills and don't die, you get a better score than if you do nothing and win, but you know what I mean. So this T-34 is coming up here. I thought I was done once my first shot didn't hit him. And he managed to apparently knock out my M4A3 rooftop machine gun. And I got a horribly terrible kill on him, the kind of kill that I hate, where it goes through and the shell explodes off the back of the inside of the turret and then sprays forward again all over everything. Awful. Not how physics work. But anyway, I'll take the kill. And then something came driving by me that I couldn't see what it was. Turned out it was an SPAA. There were a pair of them here. I got the one that was actually a threat, and then was able to move in and rock the other one. Now, obviously, judging by the back of the KV-1B's turret, he took a whole lot of hits from these two SPAA, and they must have taken out his breach or his gunner. But I was able to kill both of them, and then give him a chance to repair, which I was fine with. So there's my fourth kill, second, third, and fourth kill in rapid succession there for the battle. And I'm over here repairing, and then realize that whatever I'm repairing, it's not anything that I actually need right away. So once you can see this tank up here, I'm going to back up, take a chance on getting killed, expecting to get killed because I'm backing up. Realize it's a PT-76, and somehow the gun barrel snaps to position just in time to shoot him and get a damage on his engine. I didn't set him on fire, unfortunately, but I did get a hit on him and hurt his engine pretty good. So I went to put artillery on him. I saw something fly up in the smoke back there, thought it was him dying. Turned out he wasn't dying, so I did fire the artillery, and then he got killed right as I fired the artillery. So, predictable. I took a couple hits here from something that I couldn't tell what it was during the battle. I believe it was somebody right up here shooting along these train cars. I shot blind at him. Something else that hit me had to have come from the right. I still never did see where it came from. But I was able to back off. It was probably the T-34 there right up the tracks that the KV-1B killed. Was surely the first guy that hit me from the left. But not sure. I did have some transmission damage. I thought still that the damage for my tank was just to the rooftop machine gun barrel, so I wasn't going to repair it. And then I'm sitting here and decide, looking at the map, see the team all flowing in towards the enemy spawn, naturally. Took a shot at what I thought was the enemy marked on the map there. I'm not sure where he actually was. But pulled back in and decided to actually do a repair here and just sit on the A point and hold it for the team, as the team is going to push in towards their spawn. So I'm going to hang back here and make sure we actually hold the cap from whatever enemy could be in any one of these hundreds of buildings all along this map, or all of the terrain that you can move through and hide in. So I'm going to get my repair done, and I'm just going to hold A for the team here, while they all press towards the enemy spawn. So predictable. I was at least happy at this point that we seemed like we had a pretty good handle on the battle, but that was exactly how it seemed all the other battles prior to this one, 3 or 4 battles prior to this that we lost. So while they all head off to the right there and drive towards the spawn, I'm going to push over towards the left and make sure nobody sneaks in behind us for the cap here. Did fire artillery to support them because somebody was marked on the map. It was probably that M4A1 that just got killed there. Now, I see the guy up there ahead of me to the left in the replay. I did not see him during the battle. I wasn't looking that way. I was looking back here to make sure nobody was sneaking around behind us. And there's an M4A1 who had just come through the opening there. Just like I had expected and predicted, somebody came around the side. I see him in the replay. I didn't see him during the actual battle because I wasn't looking that way exactly. So, of course, our team has all gone to the northeast to go after the spawn. and an enemy is coming in from behind them and going right in towards the cap. It was an exact repeat of all the other battles I'd had prior to this one. So, getting a little frustrated, letting it show through, surely. But just tired of having a big ticket advantage and then watching it bleed away because the team can't just play the objective. As it was here, I got back in my KI-49 with 4 250 kilo bombs coming in as quickly as I can get there, and ready to drop. Figured I would drop at least 3 bombs, drop up to 3 bombs on him at the A point, and then save one to come back around on him, hoping that I could damage him, set him on fire, break his tracks, whatever, and then come back and aim a slightly more precise bomb to finish him off. He finishes off a whirlwind that's near us, and then somehow I actually spotted him here, still sitting in the same spot, just camping, not actually going for the cap. So dropped off 3 bombs on him, and it turned out that one of them actually was right on top of him and set him on fire. Very, very, very close bomb to him. I don't know how it didn't kill him, but it set him on fire, and I was pretty happy about that. He's getting marked by the team now because they actually see where he is, since I hit him with the bombs, and then he burns out and blows up, so bonus. Bonus kill. Gets me my ace for the battle, although it sadly was not the ace with the M4A3. So now, with the one bomb I have left here in the bomb bay, and one enemy player left on the other team, I'm going to just keep swinging back and forth along the battlefield here, looking for him, and holding that bomb to either bomb him in a ground target, or hopefully he'll chase me in a fighter, and I can get down low, drop the bomb, and give him the surprise of the rest of his life with a bomb into the front of his airplane. Looking for anything moving, anybody shooting at anything, anybody strafing anything. Not seeing much, watching primarily around A, expecting him to be able to come in from behind here, like the M4 that killed me did. Not sure where he is, though. So what I started doing here in the KI-49 was basically doing kind of a pendulum searching pattern here. And what I mean by that is, you'll see I'm going to get my speed up here, come in low, make a low pass, and then once my speed is up, I'm going to go into a climb and then look behind me and search behind. And right as I'm kind of stalling out, I'm going to roll the airplane over and then swoop it back and do the same thing. Go back in for a low pass, build my speed up, and then go into a climb where I can turn around and look behind me and search. So basically this right here. This gives you a good big view of the battlefield, and once you're about to hit stall speed, roll it over and then pull the KI-49 back over. It'll basically almost Cobra Hammerhead here pretty nicely for you. You won't be able to do this with every heavy bomber. You need something that's pretty maneuverable and has decent flaps, which the KI-49 does. I wouldn't recommend trying to do this with a G6 or G5 or G8 or B-29 or TU-4, but you can do it with something little like this. You can probably pull this off with a B-25, I would think, or a DO-217. Anyway, made a couple passes back and forth here, never did see him. Not sure where he was at this point, if he was even on the battlefield. He was probably in an airplane back at his airfield, or in an airplane just flying around somewhere. But, at any rate, the game ends, and that's it. So like I said, it wasn't a great battle by any real means, but it was the first really good one I had where I was kind of satisfied with how the M4A376 had performed. So 4 kills, 2 assists, and a capture with the M4A376, and then ultimately 5 kills, another one with the KI-49, and we did win, and I got a 2nd place, and made a fair amount of research too, so was pretty happy there. But there you can see all the scores, all the awards I got, which was a fair amount of them. The kill log there. Just a recap of all the kills. And that'll do it. Nice, easy Tuesday video for you guys. I got some more videos coming up the rest of this week. We'll see you all very, very soon. Can't wait to bring you more War Thunder videos. Thank you all for stopping by and checking this one out. And have a great day.